Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild-card game. It's the one-game National League wild-card playoff between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild-card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
That count 0-2.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Vasquez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Pham retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Torres would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Carpenter is there. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visitors in this NL Wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Now here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is fair. The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next for Milwaukee, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now.
That is good. The right fielder, number 13, Hunter Renfroe.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Renfroe at second with 2 down. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, who's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth. The shortstop. Yes.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
At the
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Matt Carpenter. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1. We're gonna ball one strike.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Garrett Cole, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Justin Turner. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, second.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, in.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Third inning, no score to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Torres. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Two out, bases loaded. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. One and two as he chases the slider.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Brewers leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. One strike now from Cole. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cole gets the sign. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Marte tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. No score on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Brewers strand 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Murphy. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now. Three and 1 to Martinez.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in.
Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bichette. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Matt Carpenter will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Garrett Cole. As he lines it out to center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
2-2 now.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. One there. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Tommy Edman.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Christian Vasquez will be next. 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Two balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Still even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. One strike now from Cole. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Byron Buxton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. side. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Gio Urshela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gio Urshela.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Marte going back, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Claudio.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Not shortstop. Bo Bichette.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 1-2, here it comes.
Ball left in.
Tommy Edman is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Torres at the bag. On to Freeman, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. All even now, 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Leclerc will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rougned Odor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 12, Rougned Odor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He waits, now the pitch. That's popped up, out towards short right field. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Robbie Ray is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 38, Robbie Ray.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line drive, base hit to right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Giovanni Gallegos is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Matt Carpenter is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch, down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-0.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 13, Hunter Winfield.
Here's the first pitch. Now the 2-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1.
Straight ball, 1-1.
Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 2-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Strike called, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tommy Pham. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Hard liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, Selma.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.